Welcome to SaturJay RPG, where we're going to be doing the Nuzzling. Nuzzling of Link. Nuzzling of Lock, isn't it? Maybe there should be a Nuzlink. What would a Nuzlink be? I do not know. I'm just stalling slightly, because I suppose technically that doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure whether I did or did not do the thing. Which are you? Yeah, that should be the right thing. Marvellous. Right, let us, yes. Let us go ahead and load the ROM indeed. Ooh. Let's hope it all works. It appears to be all working, mostly. We appear to have two screens. We appear to have a DOM. Which is always the most important. Interesting that it slowed down there, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that it's not going to do that permanently. It would be unfortunate, yes. Oh, there we go, marvellous. Right, so we have things. Just to give a swift update. Oh, I forgot. Oh, well. Bollocks. Oh, well, never mind. That's what we're going to do now. I did do some grinding. I forgot to finish the grinding off, which is inconvenient, so we're going to be doing grinding now. Yay. Yay for grinding. That's what we want. Back and forth in the little bush. Whoops, that's not bad. Here's Pokemon. So I know a couple of these guys can probably hold their own, but I might stick to just using Hercules as the trade inner outer. Kick it in the dick, kick it so hard in the dick, kick it in the dick, kick it in, kick it in, kick it in, kick it in the dick. Oh, bloody window distracting the controller from its glorious purpose. Glorious purpose being that glorious porpoise. I went to the zoo once. I saw a glorious porpoise. Oh, I know who could have dealt with Wormpool quite happily. But oh well. Hercules, absolutely fine against it. So I've got such a high level with Hercules, even the fact that the bug manoeuvres, or I don't know, I'm assuming it's the bug that does it. We've got a quick reference. I've got a slow reference. So fighting, yeah, you get halved on bug. So, but what is not halved on bug is Acanthis. Acanthis packed into oblivion. You will be packed into oblivion. Oasis, you must be switched out for Acanthis. And I did everybody but Oasis, unfortunately. I got everybody up to level 10 and clearly completely forgot to even remotely think of Oasis. I'm sorry, little Rousey boy. You are, or Rousey girl, whichever you were, Rousey boy. You were simply forgotten. You clearly mean nothing to me. Oh well, let's keep pecking. A Kakuna, in fairness, is one of the best experience givers in this little area. I think there is one other one that was particularly good. I mean, this one doesn't really matter, so I'll tell you what, Boss, because I'm fairly certain the enemy routes has the same problem as my routes. It has 0 capacity for attacking. It can just lightly growl at me. I'm going to do something at some point, but right this very second I'm going to growl at you. Karimbos! The boss of the Karimbos. Yeah. Curry? I don't think it's got anything to do with Karimbos. It is confusion! I have confusion now. I'm terribly confused as to what is going on. Well, it's Psychic on Psychic, which should do... Okay. I mean, I thought it was going to do a little bit more than that, but the enemy routes can only growl, so I think we can get away with getting him the full whack of experience. Oh, the slack off. Yay. I mean, he shouldn't be able to do much to me. And confusion, I think, is a particularly potent move. I don't know. I don't know. Statistically, it might not back it up. I don't know. I know very little of Pokemon, I fear. I don't want to take the chance there, so I think Hercules can take over on Marils. You can do Maril duty, because I don't know an obvious... Obviously, electricity and grass are the obvious water strengths. Or water weaknesses, I suppose. Strength to me, weakness to it. It would be a boon to have a grass or an electric type, especially, of course. Wormhole should be... Oh, yeah. I'm slightly nervous at the moment because Routes is just not quite as high up as I would like him to be. But, he should be fine. Maybe. I haven't had an accident yet. But I suppose technically I did with the Togepi, but nobody cares about the Togepi. Routes we'd actually give a bit of a shit about, because I think it's going to be quite a powerful psychic Pokemon. And powerful psychic Pokemon is kind of what you want, although not necessarily just yet. Powerful psychic Pokemon against you? That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what we want and exactly what we need. Powerful psychic presence. I've got a psychic present for you. It's called Confusion. Did you enjoy your psychic present? I don't think it did. It died to its psychic present. Confusion. Ooh, Macahe is quite a good one as well. But I think I still stand by the fact that I think the best experience you can get from this little area that I've chosen as my training pool, the best you can get there is Kakuna. Because it's level 5. It seems to dish out the most experience. This, however, this is the worst. Because it's level 5, which makes it moderately tough to get through. Even, you know, even for some of the chunkier people I've got, it's difficult to get through. But it also gives bugger all experience. So it's kind of like, must you put targets in my path that give me no experience but are a pain to chew through? The answer is, I suppose, inevitably, yes, it must. They always must. Yay! That's what I was hoping for, because I was running out of confusions. Oh, well, we're doing one more. Makahita? No, it's the Kakuna. I don't know if I've got the confusions to get through it. Oh, I definitely do. Alright, that's interesting. What? Is that bug or... So the attacker was psychic. It's not... Yeah, it's not bug. It must be the poison side of... There we go. Sometimes it's difficult to confirm that you've turned off the turbo mode. I don't know whether it's the controller or the actual emulator difficult to turn it off. But either way, it seems to be troublesome to turn the little fella off. Every now and again, let's go Pokeballs. I'm gonna go poke your balls now. Poke them all with my stick. By stick, is that? No, I mean an actual stick. Oh, I see. That's gonna be very uncomfortable. Yes, it is. Savor the game. Yes, I'm savoring the game. The game is very good. I wish to savor its excellence. A couple more levels for Oitzies. And then, I don't know. I think the plan is pretty much get them up to level 10, tackle the tower, and then see what I need to do to get them up to maybe level 15. Whether that's in the tower or not, I don't know. See about getting them to level 15 and then challenging Faulkner at sort of a global everybody's at 15 perhaps. Because unfortunately I don't have any type advantage against Faulkner as far as I can tell. I might be mistaken. It would be delightful if I am mistaken, but I think I need electric, grass or rock, and I don't think anybody's... Oh no, tell a lie. I did work out I can get ice. If I have ice, I believe I do extra damage. So, the old body ass, my boring ass, will perhaps come into its own and be able to smite the birds. Slay the birds, tuppence a bag of stones to throw at them. Yay, level 9. Good lad. That's what we need. So I've just realised, yeah, Oasis might be a good one to lead in the tower. Because I do happen to know at least one of the Pokemon that's likely to turn up in the tower, which is, of course, Unedited. And if memory serves, which I don't know if it does, Nidoran is poison type, which is what, which is why I struggled to kill it once I had to end up killing it. If only I'd known. I could have kicked it a few times and then tried the Pokeballs, but as I say, fuck all knowledge of Pokemon, I really have no clue. That's why I just sort of... That's why Nuzlocks are not suited to me, and I know. Why are you doing a Nuzlocke? It's a thing people like, so I thought I'd give it a go. I can't deny it. I'm more of a sort of a dabbler who just wanders around making mistakes and then reloading because there's no consequences in a traditional Pokemon. You just dabble around. I don't know, I can't think of the bloody word. Plod around making mistakes and not caring, which is my more suited version of gameplay, I think. Plodding around, just having a bit of a laugh with zero consequences. Oitis! Very close to level 10. It's quite good really, because it's not taken that long to actually get up to the level 10. Might be more difficult if I ever want to, you know, when I said about trying to get to level 15, but we shall see. We shall see what happens. You never know. Maybe the tower will remove all hope of doings. Oh, one more battle I would think, unless it's the Magikarp, in which case it's probably more than one. Nope, the Makahita should be enough experience, I believe. Good lad. I say that, I was a bit early on me good lad there, wasn't I? But never mind. Oitz has learned double team. That's of no real huge significance to me, but alright, nice enough, I suppose. Nice enough to have. Oh boy. I don't know what's interfering, but something clearly is. Or maybe it's just a bit of a time paradox. If you speed up the game for long enough, it ends up having to go, no, we have to redress the balance somehow, which means it now needs to be slowed down. Well, as I say, as we know one of the Pokemon that turns up in the tower, it might be beneficial to lead with routes. So we shall save us again. Then we shall head up to the tower. The Bellsprout Tower, yes indeed do. Oh, not entirely sure what's happening there. But never mind, I suppose. These things are sent to try my patience, they do, and then they become happy because they have in fact tried my patience. Now I'm assuming, actually, these guys are probably still rocking... Yeah, they're going to be rocking your standard Bellsprout, aren't you? At least I'm fairly confident they will be. So, grass. Basically, for those interested, the cheat sheet I've got is pretty much I googled Pokemon type. I can't even remember if it was more complicated than that sentence. And it's basically the first image on the image search. Just I can't give you. It's Wikimedia chart SVG. Looks like no, that's a different image. But yeah, I mean it's good enough. It's got the defender types along the top, the attacker types along the side. You track down, so I'm looking at grass, track down 2 times from fire, half from water, half from grass, half from electric, 2 times from ice. Oh really? 2 times from poison, 2 from flying, and 2 from bug. So with that knowledge, because I gotta say, I really did not know about the ice thing. I know very little of the ice Pokemon. I think it's because traditionally you don't see ice Pokemon like this early. So it tends to be sort of like, I don't acknowledge ice as a type, because usually you've burnt through what you've kind of chosen your team before ice Pokemon start turning up. But let's hope that I'm right, of course, because there's always that possibility. But we do have powdered snow. Throw out my snowy powder, yes. Now you're covered in powdery snow. How do you feel? You feel cold. I suppose arguably, yes, cold. It does make some degree of sense, because cold does kill off plant life, I think, doesn't it? No, keep battling, Boreas. We're just going to probably use you, sir, because you're quite good. Now that's interesting. Why are you doing that? Are we going to reveal what's interfering with the emulator? I mean, something's popped up, but not in such a way that I would have thought that would have done anything, but nonetheless. Keep battling, Boreas. You are the master of the North Wind. I'm Boreas, master of North Wind. Well, usually I've got South Wind. North Wind is belching at them. That's why it's north. I don't know why that makes no sense whatsoever, that sentence, but they rarely do, so you know, we're not going to worry too much. I thought you went up with this tower, but apparently we're going down first. A logical progression on the town. Oh, grass mail! Do you know what? I've been playing too many sort of regular RPGs recently. That just basically threw in there for me, like, oh, cool! I'm going to have a piece of armour made of grass! It's grass mail! But no, it's actually a piece of post, isn't it, in this one? Which is terribly inconvenient, because it's useless to me. So that was a null item. Oof. Let's have a look. Is there any... No, I mean, I think that's the one that was working last time. I haven't changed any of the bloody settings, so I don't know why anything would actually be fucking about, but definitely wants to be fucking me about, doesn't it? Can't quite remember which one was the alternate suggestion there. But, it seemed to work last week, but try that and see what happens. If it improves, marvellous. If it does fuck all, I might just turn the setting back to what it was. Powder snow! Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely not done anything productive, so we'll just pop that back to where it was. Or I've broken it. There is always that possibility. Just reading to see if there's anything obvious, but I don't know. It seemed to have worked last week, so which I mean is fairly standard practice, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. It worked last week, but it's not going to work again. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck your logic. You cannot possibly believe, unless somehow I've. No, that's. I don't know. I don't think there's a slow mode. So I think it's just slowing down by itself because it can't handle playing the game. But maybe there is a sort of secret button push to slow the game down, and I've accidentally been pushing that. I somehow doubt that that's a thing, but you never know. No, you don't. Doodle. Boreas is level 11. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you, sir. You gave me money and experience. Money and experience. And those two things are crucial to my car boss. It's the boss of the car lot. He's come to sell you a car on the cheap. I think that one does something to your base stats. Now, who I'd want to do something with my base stats, I'm not entirely sure. But... well, you know. Do. Go, Boreas! Pew, pew to snow! That's what we like to see. A little powdery snow. Snow forming of powder in the sky. Bellsprout again? What a surprise! Nobody knew that was gonna come. Whoops, no, that's the wrong button. I'm just gonna let Boreas kind of take care of the whole tower, really, I would think. I can't guarantee it's going to be a good idea. But... plus, he might not have enough powdered snow in him, which could prove problematic. But arguably, oh, don't know why it's doing that. But it's definitely a problem, isn't it? I wonder if that's going to help. That might be causing issues, I suppose. We shall see. If it slows down again, we'll know it was nothing of any significance. But you never know. Hopefully it might do something. Oh, I'm weak. I wouldn't say that's... I'd say you could easily be a fortnight. Different spelling of weak. That's the joke. A rock incense! Oh yeah, I got myself a rock incense. Rock incense. Rockin', incense. Okay, so... a Pokemon held item that cuts speed. It makes flying type and levitating holders susceptible to ground moves. Okay, well I don't actually have any of those. Rock moves, I don't think I've got any rock moves either, that's part of the problem. I suppose let's have a look at what that car boss does. The speed stat, yeah, I don't know. Let's just check if I do have any rock maneuvers. I wouldn't have thought so, because bird. Psychic flying, okay. Yeah, this one's just straight up psychic, isn't it? Yeah. You are a grassy friend. Grass flying friend. So, I mean, if you actually had any proper grass maneuvers, you, Hoppip, could have been master of our destiny in Falconer's dungeon. But of course, no. You're a prick. I train to find enlightenment. So, if you'll give me a set of matches, I will have found the light. It's jokes. Jokey jokes. Oh, level 6. That's cheeky. Nobody wanted you to have a level 6. Don't you be a cheeky little boy. Cheeky little boy. Luckily, my powder snow is superior. Superior beyond comparison. I always forget you actually have to sort of move it along. Ah, you only had a little... sorry, that little squirt made me hurt. Stop squirting in the Bellsprout Tower. Nah? You're surrounded by people, mate. You should definitely not be squirting in the Bellsprout Tower. I'm not entirely sure that's what he said, but it definitely sounded... it definitely looked like it, and it's enough for me to think that he was just shouting about how much it pained him to jizz in the tower. This little squirt, it made me hurt. I'm gonna see a doctor regarding my severe pain when ejaculating. That's a hell of a line to come into if you've only just turned up. It's because the man below said this little squirt made me hurt. So I'm suggesting he would say that. Are you a man? Are you a man? Yes, you are a man. I mean, you are a man. Not that it makes much difference if you're a man, but by man I meant battling man. Are you a battling man? Are you a man who battles? Are you a battling man? I am a battling man. Yes, I am. I'm a battling man. Oh, we've got 14 powdered snows left. Hopefully this powder snow will eradicate the Bellsprout in one, despite it being level 7. Glad. That's why we love you, Boreas. You know how to bring the pain with snow. There's no business likes. Oh shit, what is this? A hoot hoot? Fuck, this is the, oh no, actually, you're staying, Mr. Hoot Hoot. Good afternoon, Mr. Ganondorf. Welcome to SaturJay RPG, where I'm playing the Pokemons. Hey, I'm here for Pokemon, right? You little turd. How dare you stay alive with a tiny little bit of health? And how dare you have a Hoot Hoot in the first place? You people are not allowed Hoot Hoots. You're allowed Bellsprouts and Bellsprouts only. Stick to your own lane. Yeah? Not allowed to transfer into the bird keeper. Joey. I'm gonna have to kill you, Joey. Bury your body in a forest somewhere. Are you fine with this? I don't think so. Who are allowed Hoot Hoots? Bird trainers, of course. I should have been paying attention to the names, because they're all supposed to be jumbled, and I wasn't. You showed us what you've got, and it is indeed good. I probably made this joke the first time I played this game, but nonetheless, guaranteed he showed his penis. Take the technical machine. Care about your Pokemon. You're too harsh. They're not tools of war. Webster. We don't actually have to face Webster. I could have sworn this was the first time we faced Webster. Oh well, never mind. Oh dear, what can the matter be? It's a Makuhita! Only a fairly weak Makuhita. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care for you, sir. Risky. But I think we shall use our psychic powers. Just the transfer is risky, because it could take a hit. And it could take an unlucky hit, of course, which would be bad news. Bad news indeed. How are you, Ganondorf? Are you good? Are you well this afternoon? Are you stuck down a well? Are you reaching out via Twitch? Please, I'm stuck down a well. I don't want to be stuck down this well. The Sacred Ash. I know the first game was good, but I don't know if I'd call it Sacred Ash. Oh, that's a hell of a tasty little thing to have right now, isn't it? It revives all fainted Pokemon. In doing so, it also fully restores their HP. Oh my. I mean, I know technically I can't revive Pokemon, I suppose technically, but it's still a hell of an item. And we're back here. You're always stuck down wells. Oh. Withmer! I have no idea what to expect from Withmer. Fairly certain it's a normal type, isn't it? I'm thinking just a straight tackle from Boreas. Dip your tackle in its mouth. Oh, Uproar. Yes, that might be. No, okay, that's not so bad. But I don't know if it's one of those ones that gets stronger and stronger and stronger the more time it's allowed to be there. But nonetheless, Boreas got the job done, because Boreas always gets the job done. He's Boreas. Lord Northwind. Sprout Power is place of training. Build bright future. I am final test. No, I am old man, not final test. Allow me to check Pokemon and bondage. Have you been taking your Pokemon to the BDSM? Biker Joey! Hello, Biker Joey. You don't look like a biker, mate. You do not look like a biker, but nonetheless, it is Biker Joey. It's a strange place to meet Biker Joey. Yes, Boreas! You are master of everything. You are the most wonderful thing I could ever have found. Keep battling, Boreas. You are master of all. You can use the powdered snow. The powdered snow that is going to ruin everything this old man possibly has. I say that. I don't know what his third one's going to be. Is it a Bellsprout? I suppose it might be the second. Oh no, he's cheekily using a Hoot Hoot again! He's thrown out a Hoot Hoot. Quite a powerful looking Hoot Hoot. But Powder Snow is still my best choice. So let's hope. Ooh. Peck shouldn't be too bad, and it wasn't. Okay, that's good. I'm not entirely sure what type Boreas actually comes under. I'm assuming at least part of him is ice, but I don't know whether that's his soul type or he's got more than one. And, oh, disappointing, Boreas. I thought you were going to level up, mate. But, no, he said no. I tried to make him level up, and he said, no. The way you battle is elegant. You should be able to stand up to Faulkner. And you should be able to make good use of this technical machine called Flash. TM70! Not 100% sure that is Flash now, but I'm assuming it is. You could try it on Bellsprout, for example. Let's just double check. Is it? Yes, it is. Because I'm used to the original was the original had it as a HM, didn't it? Or did it? I don't know. I think the original was an HM. The true, like, full original, you know, leaf green and, well, not leaf green, but you know what I mean. Blue, I suppose, technically. Because it was red and blue originally. Now, yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to climb down this tower because I don't have an escape route. Oh, it's a Shinx! Oh, shit, it's a Shinx. Oh. I don't know what to expect from a Shinx. Well, an intimidation roll, which, oh, shit, that is not what I wanted. Bollocks. Push the wrong button, will it cost me? Not fully, because he's tackling me. Powder Snow? I don't think it's got any real relationship with electricity, does it? I mean, it was good enough. It was a critical hit. I'll take it. Well, rather, he'll take it. We'll try and get Boreas up a little bit more, because I think Boreas is going to be key to the next part. So, and I did specify that the plan was to get everybody up to level 15 after doing Bellsprout Tower. Bellsprout Tower is always slightly shorter and less impactful than I think it's going to be. I think it feels like it's going to be this massive great thing and your first encounter with a rival, but he just fucks off, doesn't he? That's kind of like, wow, oh well, never mind. Bye, sir. Right, let's give them a little bit of health boosting and rest them up. Now we shall give them a couple more levels in Boreas' case and a few more levels. 5, I think it's going to end up being, which is probably going to take a while, but still. We shall see if we can get them to level 15 each. Feels like an appropriate number, but I cannot be certain. I shall have a go anywhere. Oh, yes. Indeed. Now it's time. Speed. Oh, Speedy Gonzalez. Andale. Oh, now you were weak to Powder Snow as well anyway, weren't you? Yeah. Well, you remember that. Last time we was training Boreas. I remember that fella. Oh, Mud Slap. Yes. Mud Slap is probably well worth it. Odor Sleuth, I think, is probably not hugely worth it, is it? No, I don't think we need Odor Sleuth. Ah, we found out he's ice ground. Oh, that's quite a good combo there, I think, isn't it? Just because of Diglett. And what specifically about Diglett helps Mudslap? What? Helps against a Diglett, or do you like the Diglett for the Mudslap? Which part of Mudslap? Slap you in the face with my mud. Ah, tiny bit of experience now. This could take some time. Tackle is probably enough. Although I'm sure one of my other moves could probably have done that more efficiently, but We don't mind. Come on, beat down a Wurmple. Beat him down again. And now let's carry on. It is going to take quite a significant period of time, isn't it? But never mind. It is our goal. It is our destiny to get these Pokemon up to level 15. It's what we want. It's what we like. Slap him! Ah, it's not very effective. Tackle him then! Slap that man. Slap and tackle. Everybody likes a cheeky bit of slap and tackle. Slap me, tackle me. Cover me in your powdered snow. When I was younger, I played a game called Final Fantasy VII. I'm assuming that. There was a summon that caused a bull to stomp the earth and the ground rippled like water. After then looking at Pokemon and hearing the move Mudslap, that's what I imagine must force us. That's what I imagine. Well, that's what. No, yeah, hang on. That's what I imagine. Just a force strong enough to liquefy and move Earth. Ah, okay, there we go. And it was mostly my fault not being able to read, but nonetheless, we got there eventually, and that's all that counts. I do vaguely remember that one. Although I must admit, I might be thinking of... I can't lie. In terms of Bull, I can't stop thinking about the brothers summon from Final Fantasy VIII, I believe. Where they... but they don't... I don't think they stomp the ground, do they? Because no, I think if the one I'm thinking of in terms of the visual is yeah. I mean, I'm thinking of the brothers from Final Fantasy VIII, where they play a game. I think they play a game of rock paper scissors, don't they? And then one of them loses, like the little one loses, and gets really furious, and you know flies off into the stratosphere, and then comes barreling down on the enemy in his fury. It's quite an amusing one, that one. I quite like that one. Joey! Hey, Joey, you gots to fuck off, kid. You gots to fuck off. Can you remove numbers from your poker game? I'm not entirely convinced you can, which is a huge pity when it comes to Joey. I don't know what's quicker, just ignoring him or picking up the phone and going through the dialogue. Probably ignoring him, I think. Or rather, just finding a battle. Any battle. I don't care what battle. Just any battle. Joey, I'm busy battling. Yeah, nah, you fuck off now, mate. Tackling. Tackling forevermore. Forevermore a tackling. Are you level 13, unfortunately? Had a nasty feeling you were level 13. Also had a nasty feeling you were a bellend, Boreas. Boreas the bellend. Well, he woke up in a raging tackle. But that's what happens in the morning, isn't it, really? You wake up and you've got a raging tackle. Tackle him to death. Oh, he couldn't. Tackle him once more. Tackle him again like you did last summer. I like this little bush area here. It's a good bush area. I've been in this bush area for quite some time, all said and done. It's because I keep using this area for training. And it's just slightly ridiculous. Right, let's slow her down and head back to the Poké Center since we've made some progress with Boreas. He is now level 14 of the desired 15 levels we want. Pokemon Center. Yes, please do heal my Pokemon. Please do heal my boys and girls. Thank you for getting them good. What are you doing, Mr. Boreas? Indeed, he's yawning loudly. I don't blame him. Let's switch you round. I suppose let's deal with Corimbus. He or she is shit. No matter what gender it is pretty shitty Pokemon. It's a shitty little Pokemon, but could you never know? Maybe one day it will be the savior of everything here. I'm not sure it can handle a Makuhita. It did! Only because it did another crit. I'm fairly certain that's the second crit Karimbus has done. In its whole lifetime, I think it's only done 2 tackles and both of them been crits, which is quite good. Now he's lost that ratio because he's done 2 more tackles and they're not been crits. So first 2 were just beginner's luck, I guess. I mean, Slackoff's only level 3. Unfortunately, that means I no longer can actually beat it before going to sleep. Come on, Karimbus. Wakey, wakey. Good lad. Yay, almost there. Well, I say that. Almost to level 11. There's 4 more levels on top of that, so... the most obnoxious noise. But it was my brain trying to think whether it was worthwhile risking Karimbus against a Marill. But the Marill was only level 4, so it worked out fine in the end. It's just Marill was definitely the one. Makuhita's a bit of a concern, especially now he's done that. I think maybe, do you know what? Fuck it, Hercules. You can solve the problem. Who can solve the problem? Hercules. He can solve the problem. He or she can solve the problem because it's she Hercules. It's a Hercules. No, that's just one that doesn't do anything. Because shirking off, or jerking off. But that would be Hercules, obviously. But no, Hercules just shirks off their duties at all times. They just can't be bothered. I'll tell you what. This time we'll send in Oitsis. Because I reckon Oitsis could probably take a hit. Not a crit hit if Focus Energy gets its way, but nonetheless, it can take a hit. Probably. Especially because I don't think this Makuhita's got much in the way of full-on fight manoeuvres. It's only got tackle at the moment, so we should be okay. Not a guarantee, but you know. Sometimes you just have to hope that it all works out. Go Boreas! This is your domain. Eradicate the ground hippo. The hippopotas. I just put a hippo-sized amount of pot up my ass. I am high as you like. Go tacklings! No, don't string shot me, sir. I want to be able to float away. I am a floating berry. I'm a little berry. Talking of berries, let's enjoy my cherries and my berries. Tasty cherry berries. It's the squash I'm drinking, if you want. Wondering. Yes. I mean, I think I can probably risk it. I am nothing if not a coward. I do not like the idea of Karimbus fucking it up. Not that we really need Karimbus, because Karimbus is a bit shit, but you know, it's technically our only grass type. I think. I'm fairly certain it's a grass type, isn't it? Grass flying, that was it. And it is our only grass type, which may mean it will actually be quite useful to own this creature. But then again, I think it's universally known that the little creature, whatever it is called, forget a move, go on. I mean, some of these, yeah, but you can forget Splash without caring at all what powder you want to learn. You can learn any powder as long as it's, you know, as long as it's better than Splash. And literally everything is better than Splash. Because I don't even think Splash has a purpose in water either, does it? Because it still does nothing. It is the world's most pointless manoeuvre. It's one of those ones where it would be interesting if maybe they did twist it so that if they splashed while in a water fight, it could do something. You know, nothing major perhaps, but like a little bit less than tackle, maybe something along those lines. But that's obviously if it's in water. Whereas if it's on land, it would go back to its default of doing fuck all, which is fine. But yeah, I don't know. Feels like they could do something with Splash rather than just make it the shit move. Because it having a purpose would be nice. I realise I suppose it's now just a sort of meme gimmick move that you would never even remotely consider using. But yes, your foresight does nothing. Well, you suck, don't you? You little scent threat. You are no threat to me, are you? No. String shot, awkward, annoying, but of little consequence. I don't want your string around me. Also, I don't want to think of your stream of sticky fluid wrapping round me. Nobody needs that in their life. Slack off. More like fuck off. You just went down like a little punk. A punk beyond reasoning with. Tackle, continue tackling, continue tackling. I told you to continue tackling and you refused to continue tackling. You decided no, tackling's too much like hard work. I don't fancy it this turn. Oh, the Maku Eater is back again. Back again. Tell a friend. Maku's here. And he's bought a trend. A trend, has he? He's bought a trend. What trend has he bought? A lovely pair of sandals that everybody now wants. Oh, I see. Well, that's something, isn't it? Not a lot, but it's something, yes. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And carrying on into the training fields, I will train you. I might get to level 13 with Korean Boss and trade out to be someone else for a little bit. Just to keep it a little bit fresher. Juicy fruits. I don't know why I said juicy fruits. Randomly juicy fruits. That's how my brain works. Or doesn't, I suppose, is the optimal phrasing. Random things spring in. Juicy fruits. Pop tarts. Monkey Twizzlers. I bet they were definitely banned by... I bet, whatever his name is, the Naked Chef. Jamie, Jim, Johnny. I think it was a J, wasn't it? I think it was Jamie, wasn't it? Jamie Oliver. Oliver! He really had a bee in his bonnet if they were monkey twizzlers. How dare you kill monkeys for the small children's edible bits. Ironically, I do, in my restaurant, sell small children's edible bits. But, you know, it's just to pay it back to the monkeys. Whose Twizzlers you are taking? Let's have a little bit of a cantas. Cantasa. It is time for Ankasatiso. Ankatis. Ankatis. Anchor this? No. Anchor this boat. Oh, yes, please. I would like you to anchor my boat. I wonder which one here would be best at anchoring a boat. Probably Hercules, because they are probably the weightiest. But actually, is that a stat I can actually find out just off the top here? No, I don't think I can. I can't find out how much they weigh, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. No, I don't suppose it matters how much my Pokémon weigh, but I would have been curious to know which was heaviest, so that I could anchor my boat, and that is the most important thing of all time. which Pokemon I could use to anchor aboard. Now, I can't deny I wouldn't necessarily be surprised that even the later games, the ones where they were running out of imagination with creating the Pokemon, they actually did just go, yeah, it's Ank. It's the Ankmon. It's an anchor with eyes. He'll do, won't it? We've got to get up the numbers, haven't we? We've got to get up the numbers. They've asked for 500 of the bastards this time round. Oh, yeah, you can actually do things, can't you? Nightshade! Nah, Peck will do, won't it? Especially, is Peck good against water? Peck is indifferent to water. I'm going to look up Nightshade. I can't remember if it's the move I think it is, or whether it's a different move. But either way, we'll look it up and find out together what sort of move. Nightshade! The deadly Nightshade. Acanthus! Arcanthus. I can't do this. I can't. Please don't make me. I'm a tiny bird. A tiny bird! Oh! That's not how I thought that worked. So he will always do 10 damage. It inflicts damage back from the user's level, yes. Oh, how fascinating. Not the one I was thinking of, though. But then again, I think the one I was thinking of was Dragon Rage. Or Dragon something. The one that was just a standard, it does X amount of damage. But yeah, I suppose arguably this does X amount of damage, that X being your level. But that's not the point. No, that's not the point. The point is, I peck at your face! I peck at you. Peck, peck, peck. Peck, peck, peck. I'm gonna Gregory Peck you. Face the wrath of Gregory Peck. You will never be the same again once you have faced Gregory Peck. He will stamp on your face. And he'll treat you nastily. He'll call you a slut. And throw mud in your face. And then you will regret ever having messed with Gregory Peck. What? The lawyers have asked me to point out that this has no reflection on the real Gregory Peck, and he's never been seen to stamp on a person's face and throw mud in their eyes and whatever else I said. I don't know, because I wasn't really paying attention. Peck it! Oh, my peckers doing well. It's a slack off. That's the Peck slack off. Almost there. Almost to level 11 at least, anyway. Oh, looks like the stream might be fucking up. Well, let's hope not. It seems to be holding steady statistically. Peck it! Yay. Acanthus, you are good. I like you. Not a lot, but I like you. Oh, the Tarog. Oh, this is concerning me. Peck it! It's not concerning me anymore. It was concerning me because I thought it might cause problems, but Peck, in this area, Peck seems superior to all things. I'm gonna peck everything to death. Everything will face the wrath of my pecking beak. Peckety, peckety, peck. Peckety, peckety, peck. Ooh, I did a pecky. I did a little pecky. Peck here, peck there. A pecking everywhere. Everybody needs a pecking in their life. Is this the pecking order? Yes, one peck. We gotta wait a while for the rest of the joke. Just give it a minute. 2 peck! Is there more of this joke, or are you finished now? There is more of this joke, so we gotta wait a bit longer. Always do it in groups of 3. That's the secret. Free peck! Is that now the end of the joke? Yeah, that's now the end of the joke. It's the pecking order, the 1, 2, the 1 peck, 2 peck, 3 peck, pecking order. Do you want to get better jokes? I could get better jokes, but that feels like it would take time and effort. And I'd rather not do either of those. Come on, Acanthus. You've got this. Yay! What was the move? Lucky Chant. The user chants an incantation toward the sky, preventing the foe from landing critical hits. I mean, the practicalities of actually using that. Maybe making a mistake, but I don't like the sound of it. Give up on the lucky chant. Oh, you give up on me lucky chant. Oh, why would you do such a thing? My lucky chant is the only thing that'll keep you alive, so it will, so it will. Hey, you little bastard. Why would you give away my lucky chants? And you gave it away, did you? You didn't even make a profit on the cereal. Let's heal my Pokemon. Heal them real good. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a Pokemon alive. Then I met a Wynot and it died. That's a little poem about the tragedy of Omelette. The tragedy of my omelette. My omelette smashed. For those keeping score at home, Omelette was the Togepi I caught in the first area. It met a Wynot. They took several hundred years to run out of moves between each other, and Togepi struggled itself to death. And then so did Wynot. So, all fun in the game of Pokemons, isn't it? Whoa! Immediate battle inbound. Woo! Woo! Hippopotamus! I am what I am, and what I am is a hippopotamus. You've only got confusion available, that's fine. Well, confusion, insta-kill. Yes, yes, yes it will, yes. Hippopotas, fentered. Oasis got 40 experience. Oh. And weirdly, Oasis wasn't even in the grass. Oh, Makuhita. I am Makuhita. I am going to punch you in the Vegeta. I don't know either. I'm confused. And dead. That's the optimal part of that whole affair. It's a dead man. Ooh, it's a dead man. Dead man walking. I'm on it now. You got now. It's the Undertaker's theme song from WWF/E. I only include the F because I think it might have been used when it was the F. When they were the WWF zone. Yay, Oasis! As I say, we're only going to be grinding till level 15, but you know, means you've got to put up with insanity for a little bit longer. And by a little bit, I mean quite a lot longer. But there you go. Never mind everything. Confusion! You will face confusion! Oh, beauty! You beautiful little boy. Oasis. Oh yeah, I was going to explain Acanthus. I was actually going to explain all of my naming conventions. I decided to name a female Machop Hercules, because reasons. that was because I think Can't Sleep Must Paint was in there last week, and he likes Hercules, and had just recently acquired a Hercules figure for painting. And so I called it Hercules, and then I decided to go off on a sort of Greek god tangent, apart from Omelette. Omelette was just called Omelette because it was an egg. This was Omelette, in fairness, was before I decided I was going to do Greek gods. So Oides, I think, was the Greek god of depression, essentially. Because I looked up Greek god of feelings, and the closest they had was the Greek god of despair and depression, I think, which was Oides. So Routes became Oides, the Greek god of despair, and of course here the Greek god of wait for it, the Greek god of confusion. Good lad. Killed it real good. Killed it stone dead. Hopefully that's going to be the level up. That'd be very nice. Very nice indeed. Good lad. Well, that's what we like to see. We like to see the despair level up. My despair has leveled up. Your despair of what? My despair of hands. Despair of hands. It's jokes. It's always jokes. Acanthus. Weirdly, I looked up the god of small birds, I think, because Natu was officially classified. Hates to lose. Me and you both, buddy. And you're going to hate to lose even more. It's a Nuzlocke. You'll be dead. But also, Acanthus, Greek. I don't even think it was classified as a Greek god. It was literally, his claim to fame was he was turned into a small bird. Lit. His family was slaughtered. He got turned into a bird. Karimbos, I think, was god of nature. I think it possibly like a relation to Dionysus, because it was like specifically berries, I believe. Boreas is god of north wind, and then we've already discussed Hercules is obviously Hercules. Hercules is Hercules is Hercules is Hercules! And he's going to do some Hercules. Don't know what that means, but you know, it rhymes, so it's got to mean something. Ooh, wormhole! And of course, I'll do the wormhole joke, because it's a shit joke, and where would we be? Where would we be? Where would we be? Where would we be? Wormhole's taking all the toilets. Turns out, what does a worm pull? It pulls toilets away from you. So where would we be? We're having to go on the floor like an animal. And that's not pleasant. But there you go. Confusion! As it was terribly confusing when we saw that wormhole just string shot the toilet and start dragging it off. The joke, by the way, just in case, I know sometimes they're well hidden under the absolute garbage, but the joke: what's a worm pull? A worm pulls, and then you put something you could pull. So what's a worm pull? Pulls a trailer. Talking of worm pulls, there's one right here. I do quite like worm pull, apart from the fact that it's got buttocks on its face. It's quite nice. But if I was a Pokemon trainer, I'd definitely end up being a bug trainer. Because despite the fact that they're not necessarily the best of Pokemon, they tend to look really fucking awesome. I was really quite pleased. I rather enjoyed Charger Bug and its various forms in one of the later ones. And I always liked Beedrill, of course, because Beedrill was awesome. I don't think we're on Turbo mode. I think we are now. But yeah, I always liked Beedrill. And Scyther, of course. Everybody loves Scyther. That's an awesome looking thing, isn't it? It is one of the more majestic and beautiful creatures within the realms of Pokemon. And there's probably several others. As I say, I do quite like Wurmple. Quite remember. Wurmple goes into the Silk family, didn't they? Silcoon and possibly the other coon. Is it a coon or a silk something else? I can't remember. But that one goes into the moths. That's another one I quite like. Venonat and Venomoth. This is all visual, by the way. None of this is actual worth in terms of statistics and moveset. Or maneuvers set, isn't it? Too much of it. Moves or maneuvers. But nonetheless, this is all visual based. So don't come at me with your no, they're shit Pokemon. Yeah, but they look good. I don't care how they function. If they look good, they look good. Now, I'm really hoping, Oitsis, if you don't want to trigger my despair and depression, please have enough confusions to get you this level. You've got 7 up, 6 now. 6 up. It's not a drink anymore, is it? No, you can't make a reference out of 6 up, can you? How-do-do. Come on, buddy. You can do this. You've got 6 confusions and only a little way to go. We need you to come across. Wormpool, not great, but tolerable. Does give a semi-decent amount of experience. It's roughly what I was expecting. One more battle. Come on, buddy. You've got about 4 or 5 left. I wasn't really paying attention to the number. That's fine. You've got 4 left. Come on, buddy. You've got this. You have this. Good man. Or woman. I don't know. Man. Now you've got teleport. Great. I suppose technically I could use teleport to get back to the town, but I'm going to walk. I don't like portals, so I don't trust these teleporting Pokemon of mine. It's slightly unfortunate that I have doubled up on psychic Pokemon, but they're kind of cool Pokemon. All in all, I quite like my team. Such a shame when they inevitably die, but other than that, I quite like them. Do-do-do-do. Diddly-dum-dum-a-diddles. Would you be tempted to diddle, 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 diddle-a-dum-dum? Maybe. It depends on how dumb they are. Well, they've agreed to diddle you. Fucking too dumb for me then. Because that was the stupidest mistake they could have possibly made. Which is ironic, or, I don't know, not really ironic, I suppose, but ridiculous, because the idea of going, no, you want to diddle me? No, you're too stupid. Why? Because you want to diddle me. But, that means you're not being diddled. Oh, doodles. Doddly doodles. I don't know what that is, but it's some kind of brand new phrasing. Doddly doodles. Would you like to sell? Yeah, we're back to pecking things. Acanthus, you got this. You can do more pecking. Pecking for days. Pecking for me. Pecking around this city. Oh, I'm gonna peck this city. Gonna peck this city for rock and roll. I pecked this city. I pecked this city for rock and roll. Peck it again. Peck, peckety peck, peckety, peckety, peckety peck. Peck, 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 peckety peck, peckety peck. Everybody likes a game of peckety peck. Peckety peck, peckety peck. Peckety peck, peckety peck, peck. What does flying do against psychic? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Nothing. That's useful. Acanthus. Turns out you may be even more useful than I thought. You might be tolerable against the birds. The birds are coming to peck out your soul. Can they possibly peck out a soul that does not exist? No, they cannot. They will be pecking a void of darkness. And there's nothing they can do. Which means I will slap those birds. Slap them away. And they will not receive the sustenance of souls they require. And they will just wither and die on the floor of the Pokémon gym. That's the plan, anyway. Yes, indeed. Slack off. Let's kill you. Kill him how? Pecking him to death. Peck out his eyeballs. Peck out his hair. Peck out his fangs. Peck out his pears. peck it all to death. Peck it, peck it, peck it, peck. Peckety, peckety, peckety. You're just going to sing the entire Pokemon song with peck, yes. I want to be the very peck. Like no one ever peck. I want to be the pecky peck. And the peck, 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 pecky peck. Pokémon. That's what we're playing now. We are just exclusively playing Pokémon. Everything pecking time. Pokémon, gotta peck 'em. It's you and peck. You know it's a Pekingese. It's a Pekingese. That's the destiny for a peck. Or it's a species of people that are called peck. The Pekingese. Oh no, the Pekingese are coming. Oh no, they're coming to peck my knees. Now you've got to interpret that as you wish. Are they coming to peck your knees? Or are they coming to peck your niece? Maybe they're doing both. Maybe they're pecking the knees of your niece. In Nice. Did you ever think of that? Whilst eating Nice biscuits. Ah! Let's go back to pecking things. Peck the Wurmple. Peck the Wurmple in the little butt face. Peck the Wurmple in his little butt face. You could not stand up to my pecking. Oh yeah, I turned off the turbo mode again. Joey! I'm gonna come and get my bird to peck your nutsack off. If you don't stop phoning me. You're the only one I have a problem with, yeah? Nobody else phones me incessantly. No, just you. You're a knob jockey. The jockey of the knobs. There was a TV programme. I don't know if anybody else remembers this. I can't quite recall what it was called, but it was a very daft TV programme where they did stupid tasks. And I believe there was one on there called Knob Jockey, who would be dressed up like a jockey and would just sort of jump on random people's backs and start trying to ride them. And it would basically be the challenge was how long could he stay on the person's back. It's very daft program indeed. Acanthus! Once Acanthus is level 13, we'll probably have another quick break in the Pokemon Center and change up to someone else. Possibly back to Corimbos, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember who else was level 13. Go, pecking! So I suppose actually... I don't know. Oh well. The plan is to go back to the Pokemon Center. That's the first part of the plan. And we shall commence the plan in the appropriate orders. We shall just try to do the plan in order of the steps that the plan wants to take, and then we shall improvise. After all is said and done, take my balls and make them shiny. Shine up my balls. Make it so my balls are healthy. If only true medical facilities were that easy. I think it's probably best to do Oasis first, since he's level 12, and then we'll probably focus on Corimbos. Corimbos! I'm the curry boss! I am the boss of curries. Like the curly man in the wrestling, he is always fun. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, it didn't like that, did it? But it did it, so that's good. We appear to have gotten rid of the bit that was causing issues earlier. So I can say with some degree of faith and confidence, it must have been the V-Sync. I turned it off. And it seems to not be causing as much problems. Confusion! You were super confused. You thought you were going to beat me in the face with your fists. Then you fainted. That's nothing if not confusing. Do bloody fish. Be confused. I am already confused. Why am I on dry land? I'm supposed to be in the water. Confusion. Makuhita. My margarita. No, I dropped it. I'm not so much confused as devastated to discover my margarita has been fallen on the floor. Look at that. It's lime and shit everywhere. Oh well. Someone clean that one up and give me another margarita. How many margaritas have you had today? Nothing! No! Can you imagine if I was drunk? My God, it would probably shut you off because you'd fall asleep. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Confusion! Oh, hit yourself. Yes, go on. Hurt yourself. Feel the despair of Oasis, Meryl. You hit yourself to death, you dirty little round water orb. Nobody needs you, you little water rat. Makuhita! Oh, I'm very happy, Makuhita. I'm very dead, Makuhita. I look like I have trash bag on head, Makuhita. Confusion. I'm confused. You did not die to my confusion. I have another one. There we go. That's the desired effect. Have you been to Piddle recently? Yes. And Piddle is a German outlet where you get lots of very cheap toilets. You just go there and buy your cheap toilets. It's called Piddle. Piddle. Piddle with the little on. No, don't do that. It goes everywhere. Nobody likes to see that. Nobody likes to see the piddle go everywhere. Very much in the bowl. EA Sports. It's in the bowl. In fairness, a lot of their games are. A lot of their games are shit, so they should be in the bowl. That's unfair and unreasonable. You like EA games? Yes, I do. I can't help myself. Some of them are actually quite good. It's only really their business practices that tend to be quite shit. Their games are actually not half bad. We're going to carry on with Oititz because he was surprisingly easy to get to level 13. I suppose arguably it's the 13, 14, 15 that's the real troublemaker at the moment, because these guys are just not providing the experience needed for that sort of leveling. Which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, we shall plough on regardless, because that's what we do, isn't it? We realise it's not going anywhere, and yet we plough on regardless. Some people call it stupidity. I call it frank, because I've grown attached to that level of stupidity and have already named it. Some people say it's unwise to name your stupidity, but, well, if it was going to be hanging around with me anyway, I thought, you know, might as well have some kind of personification. But why, pray tell? Why call it Frank? Don't know. It's the first name I could think of when I started this whole piece of shit. I see. Would you like to move on now? I'm thinking it's probably wise, yes. Once I've run out of confusions, I will probably swap Pokemon, because it will save a trip to the Poké Center. Now you're just making noises. Yes. Good, isn't it? Now that's what I call entertainment. 1996. You really don't belong in 2021. No, I don't. I belong in 1996. That's where I do my finest work of entertainment. Karimbos! You are my chosen one, Karimbos. You will make the finest wine available. I'm going to crush that Karimbos and make a bottle of Chateau Le Pape. I don't know if there is a bottle of... And plus, that's not actually wine, is it? It's probably be like a fancy champagne or something. I haven't said that a champagne would be called a champagne. I know nothing of the wine. Apart from, you know...
Why did I lose?
That's my specialty of wine. Ooh, keep tackling! Keep tackling, keep tackling. Keep tackling, yeah. You can do it if you're being cute. You can do it if you Karimbos it. Tackle it, yes. Good man. Good man. Good little berry. You have survived the wine press one more time. But soon you will have no choice but to go into the wine press. For I command it. You will make me the bottle of vino that will sell for millions of pounds, and I will be rich and no longer have to worry about anything. But until then, little berry boy, just keep tackling. Keep tackling. Keep tackling around. Ooh, it's a little marrow. Oh, you can't drown a marrow because it keeps floating. I've tried. Oh boy, have I tried. But now you keep pushing it down, it keeps floating back up. Pushing it down, you float it back up. Pushing it down, floating back up. And it's got that little smug grin on its face, and it's like, fuck this. And then it sort of looks at you, and you look at it, and you realise something. You don't want to be drowning this creature. No! You should be burying it alive. Fuck the barrel. Kill the marrow in the most unpleasant way. Kill the marrow in the most unpleasant way. Close to leveling up with Crimbos. When I've leveled up with Crimbos, we'll try out Pokemon again. Crimbos, I must admit, you've gone up fairly easy. Well done you, Crimbos. I'm assuming I just keep either getting lucky or unlucky with the Pokemon that actually show up. Because some of them seem to dish out quite a lot of XP, and some of them don't. Or maybe Karimbos is just easier to level up, I don't know. Plus they do have a certain amount of variance, don't they? But, tackling. Good. Good, Karimbos. Stun Spore? Well, I mean... yeah, it might be better than that one, I suppose. Yeah, go on, we'll forget that and have Stun Spore instead. Yes, we'll have Acanthus for a little bit. Try and get you up to 14. Save the game. Oh, that's right. Save the game. Save it. Good. Now, save it. Save it like you've never saved it before. Okay, I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure I can do that because there's only really one way to save it, and that's to save it to a disc. No, you must save it like you've never saved it before. Okay, then I will take it to the highest mountain and try to carve in stone this exact save state I find myself in. Yes, that's it. That's how you must save the game. I'm gonna peck in one of your nostrils. Now I'm gonna have to peck the other one. I pecked its nostrils off. You can't expect to be a hippopotamus. A hippopotamus without two nostrils. You have no nostrils. You can't expect to use your brain powers being pecked at. Can you imagine trying to use your psychic powers if there's a little bird just pecking your brains? Peck, 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 peck. Woody Woodpecker style. The speedy knockings. Speedy knockings. It's my porn name. Hello, I'm Speedy Knockings. Don't know why she's a dirty old woman, but I suppose it makes the great sense. Peck a fucking fish to death. Peck a fucking fish to death. Everybody needs that once in their life. Once in their life they should peck a fish to death. Just get in there and peck, 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 peck. Acanthus, good. Good, Acanthus. You are pecking a Tyrogue like a professional. I suppose you've done it enough times now that you are probably classified as a professional. is, boy, you've pecked a lot of everything. Because you have only really got peck as your offensive manoeuvre. Which is terribly disappointing, but I mean, there's not a lot I can do about it. Come on, Acanthus, you're almost there. We're over halfway. Yes, 40 experience is what we want to see. Well, we want to see more than that, ideally, but 40, give or take, I think is about the highest. I think the Kakuna is still about 50, so I really would like the Kakuna to come and play. Oh, Kakuna, come out and play. Makuhita. Oh, Makuhita's 49, so we could do with more Makuhitas. That would be very useful for me. A little Sentra. Sentra, I think, is worth a reasonable amount as well. Possibly somewhere in the 40s as well. 40 as well. Okay, that's not too bad. So Sentrets, Makuhitas, and Marils would be optimal. Wormpools, not quite so much, I don't think. Although Wormpools are much easier to kill. Although most things are going down in one hit, so... Yay! So, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll remain out, but we'll focus on Boreas for a little bit. Have a little savey. Have a little savey. A savey and the Argonauts. They're sailing across Greece, making sure everybody has a safe file of bits and bobs. Powdered snow! I will powder your snow like I'll powder your ass by doing terrible things to it. Pooter tackle. No, you don't want a pooter tackle. You want just the regular old tackle. Pooter tackle. Save for when you've got snow tackle. It's only small because it's a snow tackle. No, don't laugh, please. Wormhole went down. Diddle-dee, diddle-dee, diddle-dee. Oh, go! Tackle the wormhole, tackle the wormhole. Kill it stone dead. Tackle the wormhole. Come on, give me more of these Makuhitas. I need them. I need them in my life. Or a Burmy. I don't know precisely what a Burmy does. Well, he'd protect itself, but how much experience are you worth, Burmy? Are you worth anything to me, Burmy? Tell me. What is your worth? 43, that's not bad. Burmese can stay. Only really Magikarps can fuck off. Speaking of the Magikarp that can fuck off, here it is. Look at it. It looks derpy. Now it can fuck off. Little hippopotamus. I've got... Oops, I didn't mean to use the tackle. Could have done it in one shot if I just used powder snow in the first place, but no. But no! You had to push wrong button, didn't you? I had to push the wrong button. I couldn't hit myself. I didn't want to push the wrong button, but I fucking did. I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm disappointed in my parents. I'm disappointed in you. Hey, why are you disappointed in me? Because you didn't stop me pushing the wrong button. Hey, you pushing the wrong button is your fault. What got a frozen Kakuna? Will we ever thaw it and find out its secrets in the future? No. We shall kill it. Because it's worth the most experience. It was 50. Did you see the 50? Ooh, 50. Filthy 50. We need more of those Kakunas for the filthy 50 experience. What is that guy there? Tanks. Can you imagine a Kakuna in a tank? It'd be even harder, wouldn't it? How dare you? Did you heal yourself? Absolute bellend. You're not allowed to do that. Only I'm allowed to heal myself, and I'm not allowed to heal myself, because it's, Nuzlocke. Powdered snow! There's snow powder like powdered snow. It's just cocaine, isn't it? He sniffed a bunch of cocaine in the showers, in the bogs, even in the toilets. He's just in one of the private cubicles at Piddle Little. Fuck yeah, cocaine! And then he comes out, finds himself in a random battle. I tickle his nose with a feather. Ah, shit, I lost half my cocaine. Powdered snow all over the place. And then, unfortunately, as we all know, Thai rogues, they can't handle their drugs, and they die. Slack off. Tackle it. Yeah, come on, you can tackle it again, Boris. No, apparently you can't tackle it. Good lad. 35. Not the best of experience. Not the worst of experience. What is your worst experience? I don't know. Being alive. Ooh, that brought the mood down, didn't it? Yes. Lily. God damn it. Powder. No, not the mud sports. Save that for the private videos. Do. Come on, Boreas, you've got this. Only a little more. You can make that final push to 15. I believe in you, Boreas. Primarily because I can feel you. I can feel the northern wind. Actually, I can't because it's quite hot at the moment, but hopefully at some point we'll feel the northern wind. Come on, Boreas, pull your finger out and get us a nice cooling effect on the weather. It's not meant to be fucking winter. No, it is meant to be fucking winter. Well, it's meant to be autumn, I suppose, isn't it? It's not meant to be this hot. Because it has been hot this week, hasn't it? It has been hot. Hasn't it been an inconvenient amount of hot? Very much so. Yes, Boreas! Everybody loves Boreas indeed. Everybody loves the Boreas is here. Okay, now I just have to get out of this grass. So let's take my shoes off. And do this very slowly. Their vision is based on movement. Super, now we do it fast. Run! Sprint to the little Poké Center! You need moves to kill the little men, so that the little men can learn more moves to kill more little men. The infinite cycle of killing little men. Why, cruel world, why would this be your cycle of killing tiny men? Save the game, because we don't want to lose the experience that we have just had. Why would you want to dismiss the experience we've just had? It was glorious, wasn't it? I thought it was glorious. Why do you have to be cruel and suggest the experience was so one-sided? Surely you liked it as well. No. Fine. Leave me then. Leave me on the sidewalk. Why did you say sidewalk? I don't know. Should really have been pavement, shouldn't it? Felt more right to do it in American. I don't know why. Confusion! That's probably why. Ooh, you held on, little rats, didn't you? Because you too were a psychic nuisance. You're a psychic botherer. Ooh. I tickle your balls with my psychic powers. I'm a little psychic botherer. 40 experience points, lovely. Back and forth in the grass of discontent. We shall carry on regardless. Oh yes, carry on regardless. Shall we clean the top of the house or the bottom of the house? How very intelligent. You knew I wanted to tear the house down. It's the end plot of Carry On Regardless, for anybody wondering. Ooh, a critical confusion. I don't know where I am, I don't know who I am, I don't know what time it is. Why do I exist? I'm so confused. I have experienced critical confusion. Confusion beyond compare. Everyone's severely confused. Because you came in with no underwear, that's why. It rhymed, that's why. That's the only reason I wanted to use the word underwear. It rhymed with whatever the fuck I said earlier. And I don't even know what it was, so why anybody else would give 2 hoots, I do not know. As discussed, nobody's allowed 2 hoots. 2 hoots. Feed 2 newts? I don't know. I just don't know. I suppose 2 hoots or not 2 hoots, that is the question. That's the reference I was trying to go for. It just got stalled in the brain and sent gibberish out to try and make up for it, but unfortunately gibberish does not make up for Shakespeare. Although having said that, a lot of Shakespeare is gibberish. So, you know. Boo! Critical confusion once again! You really are starting to get very critty happy. And, you know, you being crit happy makes me happy. So we can all be happy, sir. Although then you're not the god of despair and depression, so your powers may wane. No! We must want death once more, Isis. For then your powers are superior. See, I bet this won't be a crit. It's super effective, but it wasn't a crit. See? We got too happy. His powers waned. This is the problem when you rely on despair and depression for your powers. It sometimes wears off. And it's like, fuck, my critical powers gone now. I need something to make me miserable again. Shit. Don't worry, there's plenty. There's plenty. Makuhita fainted. Ooh, 14. Good oitsis. Oitsis. Gonna try and do it in the voiceover from Shadow of Mordor. Oitsis. Arcanthus. Small bird. Oitsis. Despair bringer. I quite like that actually. That's his full title now. Oitsis Despair Bringer. Do you want him in your army or do you want to shame him? What a shame. You've broken his mind. He's just confused now. Oitsis the Confused. I like that game. Anybody else like that game? Specifically, Shadow of Mordor. That's the game I'm referring to at this point. I know it gets confusing because there's so many different topics blitzing around very quickly and so much nonsense to try and sort of tunnel your way through to get to actual coherent sentences, but nonetheless, the Shadow of Mordor, the pair of them I like. I'm led to believe the first one is considered the better of the two, but I like them both, so I'm fine with it. Oitsis! Oitsis! Oh, jeez. No, we don't have a Zeus yet. Although, if we do get an electric Pokemon, that is going to be an easy choice, isn't it? It will be the God of Thunder itself. Zeus! Well, God of Lightning, I suppose. We've got God of Gods, technically, I suppose, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Are we? No, we weren't in Turbo mode. That's true. Oh, well, never mind. It doesn't matter that much. Confusion! You'll be confused. Confused about how high-pitched your voice just went. Yes, I'm very confused with that. Thank you. I'll have a little drink, see if it calms it down. Confusion! Nope. Just gone for good now, I would say. That's fine. It's cracking up. It's cracking up. I think there's a song there somewhere, but I couldn't tell you what it was. You crack me up, and then you fuck off. That's a completely different song. Yes. Yes, it is. But I thought if I sang it with enough conviction, nobody would notice. I don't think that plan worked. Because I noticed. Yes, but you're me, so you knew the plan in the first place. Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. I can't hide the plan from you, because you're me, and I'm you. You make a very good point, don't you? Confusion! Break that Meryl's mind into tiny pieces, and then hope the tiny pieces of brain shard out and cause shrapnel burns across the inside of its head. Yeah. It's this confusion. Confusion. All my other ones. Boreas, Icebringer. And Hercules, Kicker. That was a bit lazy, wasn't it, that one? Yeah, it was. It's fine. Acanthus, Tiny Bird. Does that mean it is a tiny bird or it has a tiny bird? I don't know. Maybe both. Maybe it's a tiny bird that has an even tinier bird. My God. It's shocking. And does the tiny bird have a tiny bird? No one knows, because we don't have a microscope and able to track that far into the tiny zone. Have you ever been into the tiny zone? Yes, I've had sex with you. Tiny penis. Yeah, jokes. Baba, confusion. Now, do you have enough confusions? No. Just settle that one right now. You do not have enough confusions to get to the next level, which is a shame. It means we're going to have to come out again for you, and you only, Oitzes. Well, I say you and you only. Probably several others all need a little bit of health boosting as well, but nonetheless, we've made a reasonable amount of progress on Oitzes, which is nice and nice. He shot through level 14 and he's almost at the level 15 mark, which is good. We just need the others to do the same. Oh, in fairness, the others are actually level 14 at the moment, which is quite good. It's quite good. It's a nice. It's a nice as ice can be. Saving the game is my destiny. Ooh, no, your destiny is to face off against another wormhole. Peck it to death. We've gone from confusion to peck. Back to confusion. And back to confusion again. But arguably, Acanthus, Tiny Bird, may very well end up with confusion as well, and therefore it will be able to do a confusing peck. It's a very confusing peck. I can't decide whether it hurts or whether it's just trying to tell me something, but it's bloody annoying. Could you stop pecking me, please? I'm just getting confused with why you're pecking me. Stop it. Stop it now, you tiny bird. You tiny bird. You're a tiny bird who is of no consequence. Why are you such a tiny bird? Because you were born in a tiny, tiny world. It's a tiny, tiny bird. It's a tiny, tiny bird. I'm assuming it evolves out of the notion of it being a tiny bird, because then it becomes a slightly tall bird, I think, doesn't it? I'm fairly certain he becomes tall bird. It's a tall, tally bird. It evolved from a tiny bird. Everybody pecks their problems away. Do you not peck your problems away? You should try it. It's a very good solution. All the newest of psychologists recommend it. Just peck your problems away. Just peck your problems away. Do you have a problem? Just peck it away. Peck the problems in the face. Peck the problems all over the place. Peck them until they die. Peck them until they cry. If you haven't pecked them, then you are not trying. Peck all your problems away. Peckety, 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 peck, peckety, peckety, peck. A peckety, 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 peck, a peckety, 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 peck. That's the chorus, you're wondering. That's the bit everybody will remember. Peckety, 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 peck, peckety, peckety, peck. You peck one down and you peck one off. You peck it, peckety, peckety, peck. It's based off of 99 green bottles, I think. You take one down and you pass it around. 98 green bottles. Now that'd be a raging Twitch stream, wouldn't it? You do 1 million for days. Got 1 million green balls of beer on the wall. It doesn't have to be green balls, does it? It's just bottles of beer, isn't it? Yeah. 1 million bottles of beer on the wall. 1 million bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. 999,999 bottles of beer on the wall. 999,999 bottles of beer on the wall. 999,999, etc., etc. Paid a fucking fortune on Twitch. I know Ross, Robert Ross, formerly of Game Grumps and primarily animator, I believe. He just did egg for about 4 days, and had hundreds of people watching him eat eggs. Not in a real world, which, in fairness, I think it would have been a greater spectacle. Although I think he did have egg meals, egg-based meals. But if he'd eaten as many eggs as he made the character in, oh, he's at level 15. Oh, good. Not pertinent to the story, but the Pokemon's level 15, which is what we wanted. No, we can't use Oasis at the moment because he's out of manoeuvres. So it's time for Karimbos to go. Yes. I wonder if it'd be worthwhile just trading out Oasis just to get the job done. I don't know for certain, but still. Anyway, it would have been more of a spectacle had it, or probably more of a spectacle, the aftermath had he eaten as many eggs as he'd made his Final Fantasy XIV character eat. But nonetheless, tackle. We're now reliant on the tackle, and hopefully Karimbos won't have a little boo-boo. Please don't have a little boo-boo. And it'd be really good, Karimbos, if maybe you could get some kind of grass manoeuvre. And I mean, by grass manoeuvre, I mean a proper grass manoeuvre that I can actually fucking use. Synthesis, not so good. And stun spore, not exactly offensive enough for my liking. Might be useful as a sort of tool for capturing, but I don't think it'll be that useful in terms of winning fights. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, golly, someone's making some noise outside. What noise is it? I don't know. It's probably the builders doing the building. Although having said that, at 6:30 on Saturday, I'm surprised they're still bothering. I'm assuming maybe they're packing it off. Maybe that's the noise I can hear. Them putting it all away. Fuck this for a game of soldiers. I'm off for the weekend. Away. Because obviously that is how all builders talk. There is no builder that speaks like this. No. I think it's best we put it away for the weekend. Yes. Then we're going to go home. Come on. We can do this. We can level up. We all know this to be true. Tackle. Tackling like a champ. Yes, you really are tackling like a champ. You are tackling like a professional tackler has never tackled before. And if he did that, he probably wouldn't win the championship, would he? Because he's tackling like he's never tackled before. And the reason he's tackling because like he's never tackled before is because he's never tackled before. Do-do-do-do. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dee. Sodding Magikarp. Oh, the Sodding Magikarp. Want to see my sodding Magikarp? I don't know if I want to see your sodding Magikarp. Especially if it's in the middle of sodding. Tackles! Tackles for days! Well, I don't actually have tackles for days. I think I can get to level 15 though. Which would be very good. Very good for my overall doings if I can get Karimbos to level 15. Because then I will have achieved my ultimate goal. And my ultimate goal is level 15 for all, and for all a level 15. Meryl, are you going to be the engine of my desire? My desire of level 15. Sacrifice your soul for the god Karimbos. Good. Good. Now we just have to deal with Oasis. Oasis Despairbringer. He will have to be aided by Hercules, shit-kicker. I saved the game, and I'm ever so pleased about that. Ever so pleased, yeah. A hippopotamus! Nah, just to double check, you have no confusions yet. As suspected. So Hercules, go! I doubt I'll be able to squeak another level out of Hercules, but he can at least support Oitsis in his quest for 15. And then we'll be back to the Poké Center. The center of poking. This is the central hub for all your poking needs. We have pokers from all around the world. And bring them in especially. Yes, you'll find the Japanese pokers. They are very sharp. Like the... Whoops. Shit. Never mind. I just automatically thought I would be able to use a move there. Because I thought I'd already changed to Hercules. The German pokers, they're very efficient. They're the most efficient pokers we've got. The English pokers, I don't know. They get bored halfway and start bothering. I understand that. Is that a reference to you? Yes. Very much so. Bored halfway through the joke. I imagine if you put effort in, it would actually not be a terrible joke. Apart from obviously it's, very niche. Very niche joke area. It's poker centers. How do they do? Karate chop. Yeah. And of course we've got a special guest, which is Drax at the Poker Center, and he's just bought an actual poker for poking fires. He's just very literal, that man. Yes, it is. Karate chop. Here! I will chop you in the head, chop you in the bonds. That's the same thing. Oh dear. Chance. Oh, bon chance. No, stop trying to use Isis. Isis cannot be used. He has no offensiveness left. He's just too nice. That's the problem. He's got no offensiveness. It's going to take a long time. I should probably just... It feels like it's going to be quicker to go back to the Poker Center and get Oasis back in functional order than keep trading out Pokemon and using Hercules, but I've started this method and I'll be damned if I give it up. We're gonna get the job done with Oasis and Hercules. He will go. I keep pushing the wrong buttons, but luckily it's not made any difference at the moment. There will be a point though, of course. There'll be a crucial juncture. And it'll be like, oh no, he pushed the wrong button and everybody's died. Oh, what a shame. Nobody cares. Go away. Why don't you go fuck off? Oh, that seems harsh from an audience, but probably fair. Good lad, Oitsis. Right, now we just want to try and get out of here. Let's turn the turbos off. Turbos set to nil, Captain. Thank you, Ensign. I'm glad to see the turbos have been set to nothing. Right, well, we're gonna have... I mean, first we're gonna go through the Poker Center and kill all the people in the Poker Center. And then we're gonna try and do Faulkner. Is it too early? Maybe. Is it too late? Perhaps. I'm either going to make this a piece of piss, or I'm going to die horribly. I do not know which. But I think, because it's flying, our boy Boreas, he is going to be king. I'm going to be king up north. Going to beat those foul birds back against the wall. And keep peace in north. Where is the gym? I think it's here. Yes. Here is the gym-a-dee-doo. And whoa! So I could take the invisible paths, but I'm not going to. I'm going to challenge the little insignificant fellows. Oh, I can't believe how ridiculously high this is. But from up here, you can tell what it feels to be a bird Pokemon. Let's see if you're enough to beat Falconer. I mean, I'm hoping I've got enough to beat you, but I can't. Engineer Marilyn! Don't look like a Marilyn.
Spearow.
Powdered snow! Face my snow. Face it. You know nothing of the powdered snow. Good. You weren't expecting the powdered snow, were you? No. Oh, matron, why did you hit me with the powdered snow? Because I thought it looked like jizz. And that's the point, isn't it? That's why you said, oh, matron. Ho, ho. You're some kind of big shot. We'll see what happens if you get pushed off and up here. Think you'll stagger and foul? People here are training night and day. Convert Pokemon Masters. Bring it on, bitch! Can't lie, if I insta-kill all of his Pokemon with Boreas, I don't know if I'm going to go back to the Poké Center or not, but I'll have to wait and see, because I don't... I've got 24 powdered snows left, so I've got quite a lot of powdered snow. So if these are both insta-kills, and Boreas doesn't take any damage, it seems perhaps more efficient not to go all the way back to the Poké Center, because I would think 23. If 22 now. But if 22 powdered snows are not enough, I think we're going to have bigger problems than running out of powdered snow. Now I might be wrong. Maybe I'm going to be overconfident, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to carry Engineer Florentino. Goodbye, Engineer Florentino. Again, you don't look like a Florentino. Right, well, we'll do a little... oh, hello, the small furreted. I'm assuming that's meant to be the small furret YouTube, perhaps, and not as I made it sound, which was the small furret tit. Have you got small furret tits? That's a question you don't have to answer. But hello, how are you, the small furret? Or the small furret. If you put too much A in it, of course, it just becomes the small fart. I'm Faulkner. I'm Batman, apparently. But don't mistake it, I'm Faulkner. Violet City Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying type wings with jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Come on, come get some. You've made your own Discord. Very nice. Very nice indeed. It's always worthwhile having a little Discord action. Exclamation Discord, of course. There is a Discord here as well. It's in the bottom area as well, below the thing. It's called the Furret Army. Nice. Very nice. I've been beating up a lot of Centrets, so you probably wouldn't be happy with any of my Pokemon because they've been taking down prospective? Is that the word I'm after? Yes, it is. Prospective members of your Furret Army. I've been dedicatedly removing the Centrets so they can never become Furrets. I think Furrets. Am I right? I don't know. I don't know Pokemon. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Powdered snow! How dare you gust me? No, Boreas. He's fine. He's all good. Boreas is made of tough stuff. He's from the north, of course he's fucking tough stuff. Powdered snow! Oh, you've roosted. Oh, what about him? Well, he's not hitting me, so that's not too bad. Powdered snow! Kill, powdered snow! Pulls out the AK-47 and fills it with powdered snow! Come on, Boreas. You're letting me down, Boreas. You're letting me down. We didn't want you letting me down, did you? Did we? No. Okay, you brought me back up again. I've got a feeling he's going to potion that, though. Is it in? No, he's just going to roost it. Okay. I'm hoping roost is one of those ones that's only got 5 uses. Because otherwise, powdered snow is going to run out before roost does. Which could be a problem. Powdered snow! Oh, goddamn fucking roost. Stop roosting. Stop roosting. Please. Powdered snow. Carry on the snow powdering. God damn it. Snow powder. There's snow powder like snow powder. Oh, goddammit, Boreas. Please, you are my one true hope of success. Come on, but... Wow, that roost is obnoxious. Beyond comparison. Powdered snow. I will powder your snow. You will fear. You will live in fear of powdered snow. My voice is silly? Yes. In multiple different ways. Powdered snow. Do. Ah, you little whore. But you're frozen. But that doesn't make a difference because he's still going to heal. I'm assuming he can still use a Nope! Powdered snow for the win. Boreas, Snowbringer, wins. Ah, you filled the AK-47 with turrets. That does sound delightfully quaint. Just bombarded with 30 turrets. Oh no. Oh, they tickle so much. Oh, for pity's sake. My dad's cherished fucking bird Pokemon. What are you doing to me? Goddamn, man. Defeat is defeat. Alright. Take this official Pokemon League badge. This one's the Zephyr badge. I received the Zephyr badge. Oh, Zephyr badge. Yeah! I've got a little thing for it. You see? It comes up in corner. Hey. The Furrets are holding AK-47s with Furrets. That's a hell of a thing. With that badge, Pokemon included in trades with 20 to pay you. It also enables you to earn Rock Smash. Here, this is TM51. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but you'll figure it out. Instantly a new move. TM can only be used once. Roost. Ah, of course. Roost, the piss taker that you defeated me with, or almost defeated me with. Back in success. Back to the Poké Center. And I think with that goal achieved, I'm probably going to put it away. Professor... Oh, I thought it was Joey again. Irritating Joey. Hey, I can't remember my own voice. But hello, Erelina, we've discovered something. The details are... Well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemart in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg? Actually, yeah, I can, because I've got a spare slot. So, yeah, go on. We'll save it. Have a cheeky little save. Why not? Do. It's Batman. 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 Are you the Pokemon? I don't think you're... Are you? I think you might be the Pokemon. Yes, because I think this is the man. Long time no see, Erliner. What, you mean you've never seen me? Oh no, sorry. When I said long time no see, I meant when I was peeping through your window. But then you left the town, and I've been waiting for you here. But that's not important, is it? That's the Professor Elm. Thing is, we'd like you take care of an egg. Go on, I'll take care of your egg. I received an egg. After you left, Professor Elm received a phone call. I have no idea what they were talking about, but after a while, Professor Elm suddenly cried out, I can't think of anyone more suited to that than Erelina. Then he insisted I hand over that egg. That's how I came here to deliver the egg to you. Well, technically, we've already had one called Omelette, so close. But it depends on what Pokemon it is. I've been going down a Greek god theme so far. So we shall see what it is, because it is randomised. Because traditionally, I believe this would be a Togepi. But because of the randomisation of this ROM, it could be anything. Oh, hello. What the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Why are you stopping me? Me oh my, that egg must be... I see. So it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood? I am counting on you. I've counted to 20. Now I must count to someone else to get 20 more digits. For I can only count on fingers and toes. Goodbye. Good luck. Goodbye and good luck. Goodbye and good luck. Goodbye and good luck. That's a reference to Carry On Spying, that one. Save. Rescue the Pokemon. Get them healing. Ding dongy ding. With a ding dong and a ding dong ding. Bing bong the dings. Right. Well, we've accomplished my goal. So I will do a little savey. And I'll point myself in the right direction for next time. And then I'll probably put it away. And we'll carry on at a later date. Oh, where's my map? There's my map. You said... No, I don't... Did you say Ecruteak? You might have. Yes. No, I think he did say Azalea Town, didn't he? Yes. Iggy Azalea. That's where we're going to go next. Yeah, so we want to go down. A path crossed by the magnet train. Which I think, in fairness, is where the woman went. Where our mysterious female companion disappeared off to. She just came to tell me about the egg, and then she vanished off down the path. Here we go. This is actually one of the routes I could catch a Pokemon, but we're going to leave that for next time. We'll figure that one out. Put the yellow apricorn away. Right, here we go. We'll just imply we're going off in that direction. Have a chat with Boreas. You did good stuff, Boreas. It was close. Much closer than I would have liked, but you did good, kid. You did good. You gone done good, kid. But, oh, you are still only level 15, so... Yeah. Have a special treat, Boreas. You can stay out of the ball. I'm not going to force you to go in the ball yet, Boreas. Let's have Boreas on screen. There you go. You even get a little bit of limelight, Boreas, because you did good. Right, have a cheeky another save in the desired location of go this way next time, Thicky. Because future me, God knows what future me is going to be like. Probably a prick. And now let's do a little cheeky... It's interesting. Is that because I didn't push the right button? I don't know. No, I think that is the right button. Yeah. Yeah, and that's worked. Good. Just the rest of the gubbins didn't seem to come up. One more cheeky save, because paranoia. I need to see it save. I need to acknowledge it's saving. It's saving. Is it saving? It looks to be saving. Goody. It's saved. Right, there we go. Let's quit the game. And that is our delightful Nuzlockean Pokemons for this very merry evening. Let's have a look, see what there is. Looks like we're back down to very limited viewers, so I don't think we'll bother doing a little raid here. Unless, do we want to raid something inconsequential? Possibly. No, I think we'll just leave it. I'll give you some recommendations for if anybody wants to move on from here. Atomic Mass Games are painting Magic, which looks quite nice. That is the character Magic in the Marvel Crisis Protocol. That's mighty cool. So you could look up Atomic Mass Games. They're very good. It looks like a very good paint, in fairness. Very good. I've got one tiny screenshot of it and it looks delightful. But nonetheless, I think for now, we shall leave it. And I will say cheerio and then end the stream. So, cheerio.